Hey everybody, Sir Topper out here. You guys caught me right before bed again, and I'm also really tired, so I hope I can make it through this video and make it a little shorter. But today is day 11 of mental health checkup, like we do always every day, and today's talk about is passions and to share them on. Why should we share on them passions? Let me tell you why. Because today after school, down my road, I think about 5 or maybe 3.5 miles from, it's 3.5 miles from my house down the road, called Hoarders on 56. So what they do is they have antiques in there and they sell them for a good amount of money. It's not bad, not bad at all, and they're actually really good prices. A lot of good stuff, a good bottle. They have a bunch of bottles for sure. Candles. They got a lot of equipment, a lot of decor, like Hummels and painting, not paintings, but they have uh mirrors and just stuff like that. I think that was pretty cool. Um, what I did, I was there last week on a Thursday because I was pedaling from my house down that road for 3.5 miles or so, maybe about 4 miles. And on that Thursday of last week, which would be a week ago from now, I was on my bicycle, and then they saw me, and I was like, "Hey, I saw you last week." I said, "Yeah, I was out last week just pedaling." He said, "Well, what do you do? So, what do you do? Come up here and talk." I said, "Okay." So I came up there and talked to them. I talked to them what I do for a living, how I repair my machines, and they said that's my Facebook. I said, "Yeah, I got Facebook." So I gave them my Facebook, and now every time they find an antique that doesn't work or anything, they'll hand it to me to repair, and then they can sell it, which I thought was pretty cool because now I got a summer job. I think, not sure, but anyway, week goes by later, and then I take my gramophone, which I got needles for today. I took that gramophone up to the Hoarders on 56 today and showed them just a couple 78s I have and what I did, what was the family history on it, my pap's side of the family with his niece, nephew, and where that gramophone has been. They found it really interesting. I also got some stuff too. I really got a lot of good stuff, and I might go back next week because that was actually really decent. Might get a chair that I saw down there. I don't know. I'm not sure, but anyway. Very nice place to go to. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it because you don't know if any of you guys live near me. I'm not giving you my address. Anywho, but the reason I say share your passion is because when I share my passions, like my phone, like preparing my phonograph and taking it down there and showing people that I've never met or never really even spoke to before, like really well, they really got a kick out of it just like that, and I really appreciated that. And you never and people don't really have. I mean, they have a right to judge you. I mean, everyone's gonna get judged every sooner or later. I mean, I've been judged for what I do a lot of times. I've been judged for the way I look. I've been judged for what I do with in my free time. I've been judged for my for some reason my love language. Not really love language, but some people call me gay. I'm not gay. Um, some people they call me weird. They call me ugly, just common stuff. I don't let that get to me nowadays. It really makes no sense. Anywho, but sharing your passions, like what I do with my phonographs and all these other stuff I got, like my clothes and everything, you should really look up to stuff that you do. Like if you're good at drawing or you're good at doing, I don't know, drawing, writing something, or really good at organization or really good at repairing like me, just anything. If you're really good at anything, share those passions with somebody because the more you share that, you feel really good about it, sharing it with somebody else. And I feel good about sharing my stuff with somebody else, someone I've never met and talked to before. And coincidentally, I made new friends just by doing stuff like that. When I ride my penny farthing down the road, I made some new friends when I went down there. It was really interesting too, because he's only a year ahead of me, and every time, and I was a funny story. The other day, I was at the high school on my penny farthing, and that day I when I went there, they had a softball and a baseball game going on. I went over to the girls' softball game to see what was the deal. And I just had my bike, I was like this on the seat, and I had my legs crossed, just, you know, just watching. And the girls out there on the field were going like this, pointing me out and waving. And then when I started waving, and I went like this, with my hat off, I went like this. Every single one of them girls were waving at me like crazy and smiling. And then when I rang the bell, they all went, "Oh yeah!" And then they started laughing, and I started laughing too because that was pretty cute. And I had a lot of people come up and ask me, "What do you do for a living? You know, how do you get on that thing? Or do you do this every day? Do you wear that stuff every day too?" Yeah, I mean, that's just what I do with my life. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I just do what I love and don't let no one else get to me about it. Keep trying. You know, even people that bullied me in the past, I don't let them get to me because they're still on my rear end about that. But I don't let them get to me. It's no big deal. But like I said, the more you share your passions, the more friends you can make, and be better community. So share your, like, and the thing with my history, when I share my history, people really get a kick out of it because no one really cares about history anymore. So the more I share it, the more interested people are in it when I talk about it. So, like if you're good at drawing, like I said, share that because you never know. I mean, there's not a lot of really people into art nowadays. I mean, get into the art and show the people what you can do. I mean, I'm not a very good drawer. I try the best I can. For example, hold on. Here's this comic I made today, Barney Google. It's called Nurse. It's a rerun. I like to call these reruns, but here's Barney Google and Sparkplug looking for a new nurse. I actually kind of thought that was pretty cool. Stapled it together. I'm going to go hang this up in the history room. I hope he accepts it. I thought it was pretty cool. I want to know what you guys think. I don't know if you can read that, but here, I'll put it up here just in case. I want to flip it around. But anyway, if you're into stuff like that, share that. People will be really interested in that. I'm really surprised people are into my history. So that's it for today. But just so you know, everyone loves stuff like that. Keep going and keep trying for me, okay? I'm always right here. If you need to talk to somebody, right here, anytime, any day. You're good. You're loved. You're wonderful. And I hope you guys have a great night and blessed night. May God watch your soul tonight. And I hope He grants you good rest tonight. God bless you all and sweet dreams tonight, everybody.